Welcome back to the channel. This is Cora,
I'm CL,
and we are the Varvells from the holler to the world.
by the way of the river.
That's right. We didn't come down the river. We CL lived by the river. I live by the creek.
Yes.
I'm from the holler to the creek, I guess, by way of the creek. In fact, it was Cain's Creek, but we always said Cain's Creek.
Kansas.
We had put a G in it, and there was no G in it. It was just Cains, and we said Cain's. That's hillbilly talk for Cain's Creek.
I guess so.
We're happy you guys are here today. We want to do a couple older tunes for you. Sometimes we like to go back and pull out one maybe we've already done or something that's special to us. And growing up, like where I did, we had these kind of songs, and it was very natural. Where CL was from, and by the river closer to Cincinnati, there was all kinds of music. But you and your family like the more mountain style, hillbilly style, country style.
Right. I don't think we ever had. You all had square dances. And,
Pie suppers.
If we had that in my area, I never knew about
Yeah,
it.
we did.
Now we had like blues and rock and roll.
Sock hops.
Sock hops, but I'm talking about
In the 50s.
what we did entertainment.
Mm.
I never went to a sock hop except when I was playing for one.
Like your parents, did they ever talk about going to any socials when they were younger or
No,
anything like that?
Nothing like that, no.
I think around where I lived, in that part of Kentucky, eastern Kentucky, it was a very popular thing to have pie suppers. We had one-room grade schools, and that's where I went until the 4th grade. I was in a one-room grade school with all 8 grades in one class, like Little House on the Prairie. Had one teacher. She was a teacher. She
had to be, yeah.
She kept those boys in tow. I mean, she'd lay them across her desk, and it wasn't pretty. But anyway, we had in that one-room grade school, they would have pie suppers where all the women would make cakes or pies, and they'd auction them off. And then we'd have music. There'd be fiddle players and banjo, guitars, and they'd call square dance, and we'd square dance. My mama taught us how to square dance.
Really?
Yeah, I can square dance.
Do-si-do and...
Yeah, all that promenade. Yeah. I remember hearing my dad call it, like they'd play music and a guy would have to stand out front and call the moves, like do-si-do, swing your partner, here we go, whatever they used to say. Like Midwestern Hayride, y'all had that, right? The show.
Yeah. Yeah, we watched them, I mean, on television, but as far as like having one in our neighborhood or in our town.
Well, I wouldn't think, no, you were a city town. We didn't have a town. We had a town, there was like 100 people in it. I lived 5 miles out of town.
Yeah. You didn't live in the big city of 100
I
people.
didn't live in the big city of 100 people. We had a grocery store, a bank, a post office, I think a hardware store, and maybe another hardware grocery kind of store. But the whole community would congregate at Lorraine Butler's store. And she had like the potbelly stove in the middle and a wash tub with pop in it. So everybody would go in and sit around on benches and drink pop. And
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, we had Curtis's grocery store on Wood Street where old men gathered, and I went in there as a little boy and admired their toy section.
Oh, yeah.
So we did have that. And I think he had a barrel with crackers in it.
Yeah.
The old Cracker Barrel, which was not a restaurant. It was a wooden barrel with crackers in it, yeah.
On my way over to visit my grandma Bricky, one route we could take was go to the head of the holler where I lived, and you couldn't take an automobile any farther. You had to stop there, but if you had a horse and wagon, we crossed the hill, and my grandma lived on the other side of the hill. So we'd take the horse and wagon, cross the hill, and go visit Grandma Bricky. The other way was, if you had only a car, you could drive around the mountain into another county.
That's what I was just thinking. Surely you could go around.
Yeah, you could go around it and up Hurricane. It was Hurricane, but they call it Hurricane. That's the road she lived on, and you could go around the back way by car and get there. And there was a little grocery store on the way, and you could stop in there, which we did when we only took the car, and got bologna and crackers.
Yeah.
They would cut them off of had a great big long roll, and he would cut it off in chunks, and we would eat it there at the store or in the car.
Yeah.
We'd stop and grab a bite to eat.
Now, when I went hunting with my dad, he and my brother Ronnie, he would take us rabbit hunting pretty occasionally, pretty often. But he would stop at the country store and get bologna sliced off the roll and a loaf of
Oh, you had bread. Oh, look
and
at
we
you.
would have bologna sandwiches out in the field Like we'd hunt a while, take a break, eat a sandwich, go
Yeah.
hunt some more. Yeah.
And talk about bottled water in the car.
Well, now it wasn't impossible. You could have a quart milk jar with water in it.
Yes, or a thermos. We finally somehow came by a big thermos, and so my mom would take that thermos of water and cup some. We could have water along the way, because otherwise, if you had to go to the bathroom, heaven help you. Maybe there was an outhouse at the grocery store, but
Otherwise, it was go to the bushes.
you had to go in the woods.
Yeah, hide in the bushes. Yeah. Easier for little boys than little girls. Obviously, we had I had no sisters,
Yeah.
but.
Most time, you just wait till you got where you were going, because you didn't have a lot to drink, like along the way anyway. So, but that was a lot of fun growing up like that. And it's hard to believe now, my 77 years later, that it still exists. And now they've built a road at the end of my holler where you can drive across the hill.
Oh, wow.
My brother Junior took me over there.
I was with you.
Oh, you were with us too. Yes. We can get to the end of the road.
That's how important I am, but
we were driving across the hill.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Down to the other side to where my grandma lived. But that just popped into my brain. Sometimes stories, I have no idea what I'm going to say when I get here. I just start rambling.
My goodness, if we tried to rehearse this or plan it out, it would just be disastrous. We'd forget our lines.
Usually it's a certain song or a line in the song triggers memories or just makes me think of things.
Right.
And I got a lot in my memory banks.
Now, this next couple of songs we've done on this broadcast before. One of them was requested vehemently by Brian Sparks about a year ago. And if you noticed, the last broadcast, or I think I had the Maton guitar, the Australian guitar that I put back together. For this song though, you need the D45.
You need
we're
Grandpa.
gonna do some bluegrass. We need
The
a
old man.
bluegrass guitar. Yes. This was called White Dove. I did take the liberty to change one word in this song, and that word that I changed was Virginia. I changed it to Kentucky because I'm not from Virginia.
That's right.
She's not from Virginia.
No.
We're from Kentucky.
That's right.
Now we have a cabin where we used to dwell. We have all the other words fit us very well. But change the state. I hope that doesn't offend anybody.
We never had a
house.
cabin.
He's talking about his home.
I'm like, where was your cabin? You lived by the river. You didn't have a cabin.
I lived in a chicken house when I was born.
You did, and I will attest to that. I heard the story right from his mom and daddy's mouth.
It was a remodeled chicken house.
Yes.
And my dad rented it. The first house that I lived in when they brought me home from the hospital was a chicken house.
Yep, your dad fixed it up. And your mama went to the grocery store and got crates, orange crates, and made her coffee
table. She did
table.
that at her third house on Buckner Street.
Oh, yeah.
We went from the chicken house to 604 or 608 Wood Street, then to 612 Buckner Street.
Because his daddy refused to get credit. He refused to borrow money. He paid cash for whatever he did. And so he started out with
He flipped houses,
house.
beginning with the chicken house.
Yep.
And really, the last couple of homes they were in were very, very, very nice. Well,
And
the
he
last
paid
4 or 5.
cash for them.
He paid cash.
He kept flipping them and building up. But he knew how to work and repair and fix things up. And I remember CL telling me one house they could see the sky through the roof.
Yes, 614 Buckner Street. When I remember as a little lad, I was probably 2 or 3, maybe older, but and then I aged. And standing with them in the living room, looking up and seeing the sky.
Yeah.
But he re-roofed it, rebuilt, added on a room, built a bathroom.
He was very, very handy.
Extremely handy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still is. I mean, he's 99, but he's still in his mind can do all those things. But kids today, can you imagine getting married, coming out of college, and starting your life in the chicken house? We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
Thank God our kids did not have to do that, and we didn't have to do it. We had little houses, Our first apartment was in the housing project because he was in the Army, and so our income was so low that we were able to get a little apartment in the housing project. And
I wasn't in it. You were.
You were there for a few months, a couple months after you got out.
After I got out, yeah.
But it was very nice. It was clean and nice and very comfortable. it was a great place to live to start out, and from there, we just kept upgrading until. But we did take out a mortgage. We're not like that, but his dad refused to.
Yeah.
But enough about the old times and the old stories. We're going to sing for you a little bit.
About the old times and old stories.
Do you know who wrote White Dove? We didn't look that up.
Carter Stanley.
Carter Stanley of the Carter family.
Of the Stanley brothers. Carter was
Carter's
his
his first name. Sorry.
Carter and Ralph Stanley.
Okay.
They recorded it in 1947. When we first did this a year ago, one of the viewers said to me, White Dove is Carter Stanley's.
Okay.
So I thanked him and I did a little research and found out that, of course he was right, or he wouldn't have put that on there, but that they recorded it in 1947.
Okay.
So
It's been a couple years.
in the deep rolling hills of old Kentucky, there's a place that I love so well, where I spent many days of my childhood, in the cabin where we loved to dwell. White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their heads. I live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. We all were happy there together, in our peaceful little mountain home. But the Savior needed angels up in heaven. Now they sing around the great white throne. White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their heads. I live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. As the years roll by, I often wonder, will we all be together someday? And each night as I kneel by the graveside, darkness finds me where I kneel to pray. White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their heads. I live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their heads.
Those people wrote some sad songs.
Yep.
They wrote
Yes.
some sad songs up there. Yeah, we didn't, the part of Kentucky where I'm from is like at the foothills. We didn't really live in the mountains. We had hills, like you could easily access the tops of them. It wasn't like snow on them, or, they weren't real tall. Kentucky has mostly rolling hills, and it gets pretty mountainous over by Tennessee on that side, but I'm more from the eastern side, closer to West Virginia. and we didn't. We played in the hills all the time, and you
Yeah.
did too in Maysville.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
had hills.
I lived at the base of a hill for a number of
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
And Maysville has a lot of ridges, like where you get up to the top of the hill, and they've carved it all out, and it's
Well,
rich,
I think
flat
it's
now.
natural like that.
Yeah.
They didn't mine that.
No,
It was-
you didn't have coal mines.
we had ridges, natural ridges.
Yeah. Maysville's built. It feels like a hill going down to the river,
Yeah.
but then once you get up there, it's all level ground. People have farms and
Yeah.
stuff like that, so
Oh
it's,
yeah, it's beautiful.
it's really pretty. Yeah.
Much like, very akin to Lexington, just a little hillier than Lexington.
Yeah.
Lexington has rolling hills.
Oh, they start with those beautiful farms,
Oh,
horse
my,
farms, and fences. It's just as beautiful in person as it is on film or pictures. If you've never been there, this summer you need to take a family trip and go and visit the Ark.
Yeah,
Go through Lexington and see the horse farms. It's absolutely gorgeous.
it is beautiful.
See, I was a lot closer to that part of Kentucky. I was more closer to the West Virginia side, the coal, just north of the coal mines. We had probably veins of coal around, but no digging or
We
anything.
had oil. There were oil wells all around where you
around
lived.
where, yeah, there were somewhere I lived.
And natural gas off the
Yeah, a
oil
lot of people
wells,
had natural gas. Yeah, but if you drive farther south toward
Pikeville. And that,
Pikeville, Tennessee, it got into the coal companies there. But yeah, it was a beautiful place to grow up. It's still beautiful up there. It's a gorgeous piece of the world.
yeah.
I love seeing every state. Every state has something gorgeous that I love to see.
We haven't been to all of them just yet.
No, we haven't. We went to South Dakota and I loved it. I haven't really gotten to travel Arizona, Colorado. I've flown over it, but not
Yeah.
on foot. But I love South Dakota, Minnesota.
Idaho was gorgeous.
Yeah, and beautiful Washington.
Yeah, Washington,
The
Oregon.
Lord did a great job when He created the world.
Yeah, he is quite the designer, architect.
Oh wow, that leads into our next song, Green Pastures.
Yeah, the title of this one is Green Pastures. We're going up home to live in green pastures, yes.
Okay,
We sing this all together, right?
all together now.
All together now. 1, 2, 3. Troubles and trials often betray those on in the weary bodies to stray. But we shall walk beside the still waters with the good shepherd leading the way. Those who have strayed were sought by the Master. He who once gave his life for the sheep. Out on the mountain, still he is searching, bringing them in forever to keep. Going up home to live in green pastures, where we shall live and die nevermore. Even the Lord will be in that number when we shall reach that heavenly shore. He will not heed the voice of a stranger, for he would lead us all to despair. Following on with Jesus our Savior, we shall all reach that country so fair. Going up home to live in green pastures, where we shall live and die nevermore. Even the Lord will be in that number when we shall reach that heavenly shore.
Those are some good old songs. Well, it has been a joy and a pleasure to be with you today. We love you, appreciate you. Like and share, and we just keep growing in subscribers, and we're real happy about that.
Amen.
Also, I was thinking to subscribe. If you're not familiar with it, you go to our channel. There's a little thing at the bottom that says go to channel. And once you go to the channel, then it gives you the opportunity to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means that we can tell how many people are joining us regularly.
Yeah.
And usually they say you get about, what, a sixth of the...
They say if you can do 10% of your subscribers for views.
Yeah.
And we have gone way over that. Thank you for that. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. That means that the subscribers are faithful and they do watch.
Yeah. And for every subscriber, sometimes it means 2 people. A lot of times it's 2 people.
Yeah. Well, Brian and Roseanne for sure.
Randy and Rose. And,
yeah.
Janie and Billy and all kinds of people.
Yeah.
There's 2 in the household, and so we're really happy with it, and we just want to minister and be a blessing to you, and we love you, appreciate you, and we'll be back.
Y'all come back now here.
Bye-bye.